And we are live. Not really live, but you know how we is. I got my shiny on right now. We got a queen in the building. You know what I'm saying? She gave me specific things, but she wanted to talk about. She said, I'm not coming on for the BS, for the bull jive. She said she has, let me send you the itinerary, Dub, because she has the itinerary. She said, I'm not.
And not ready.
Huh?
And not ready.
I mean, I know you can read. I didn't say you couldn't read. You know what I'm saying?
No, I say and not ready.
Oh, and not ready. But just give the people. First off, what's the name of this podcast, Doug?
Now let's begin the story.
You can't even hear it. You got some other stuff going on. Yeah.
Dub-down, motherfuckers. H-Town's finest 16 Shots podcast.
I'm lightning with the blam blam.
Boom.
Yes. It is us. It is the 16 Shots podcast with Young James Boogie. Hey, all Dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm going to tell you what I meant.
Hey, Young James Boogie, go ahead and introduce your guest that you have with us on this beautiful morning.
You know what I'm saying? I have many afflictions in my life. I have many addictions, and I'm addicted to dating sites. I'm addicted I'm not on dating sites to date particularly. I'm addicted to the personalities, the personableness, just the different personalities that are on dating sites. So I just go through them every day and look and see people and see their commentary and just wonder about their stories and pretend that I know, I might make up a story in my head. I might, whatever. But Miss Queen here struck me because she said all she wants to talk about is this, that, and other. And I was so taken aback by what she wanted to talk about. And it was so important to our diaspora. I can't say that word. How you say it, Dub?
Shit, I don't know. I play linebacker.
Oh, okay. But she's so down with the cause and the people. I can't say it because I've been drinking, but introduce yourself to the people and tell them what your points of reference today are going to be.
Oh, we got a whole itinerary. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, I am Queendra. And I want to talk about how we dying off. It's time to get serious. We talk about a lot of stuff that don't matter in the Black community, and the is the women are aggressive, the men are weak, and the families are gone. That's just what's going on. Roles have been reversed, and it's disgusting. Everybody talking about anything but the right thing.
Did you say the women are aggressive, and you got aggressive with me like 20 seconds ago?
That wasn't, that's not what I mean by aggression. Another thing, men need to be able to recognize first what a wife looks like and not just a woman. So that's a lot of problems. What's wrong with the community anyway? Because men picking women and not wives. But I don't want to jump into it so deeply, so quick. But yes, I did say that. I did.
Nah, I'm not making my faces because of what you said. I'm making my faces because me and my brother, while waiting on you, have been having a similar conversation. Yeah.
We were talking about the same thing. Which I was in my head. I was thinking like he don't even know this is what we're talking about. But okay. So how deep you want to go, Queen? Just tell me. Poseidon.
This is what I need.
Namor.
And I'm going to answer everything you ask.
You want to go like deep, like, you know what I'm saying, like Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean.
What we gonna do is we gonna be organic and let the energy do whatever it's gonna do.
Okay, I got two questions for you.
Organic.
Okay.
First off, where you from?
Houston. I'm from Houston.
What part of H-Town are you from?
From Acres Home.
Acres, the fo. You know what I'm talking about? All right. You know.
I don't know nothing about it. So we can stop there.
You just from there?
Okay.
I grew up there. One street. I know about one street. The street that I grew up on.
Okay.
I can't tell you the one in front of me or the one behind me.
I can't tell you
to the right of me or to the left of me. I was in my house, went to school, and went back. I don't know nothing about the neighborhood.
What school you went to?
Eisenhower. Did you graduate from Ike?
I graduated from Burger T, but I went to Wild Trip for 2 years too.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
Biggest mistake I made was going over to Burger T, but we won't get into that.
I kind of hate you right now, though. You said Wild Trip and Booker T.
Yeah.
I went to Sam Houston, so we had some beef, but
I have a North Side love. I'm straight.
North Side. I'm Third Ward though, so anyway, keep going.
Oh, and my second question: are you in your home? If so, I love the green wall and
I'm in my restroom.
You in your okay.
My restroom. Yeah, let me show you.
Oh yeah, I like the green. Okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah, this is my restroom.
Okay.
Dude,
what's up?
When you gonna make some? I mean, not when, but I know you. When are you gonna like make extensions on the crib?
It's coming.
Okay, so keep going back to Miss Queen. Miss Queen, did you attend a HBCU or?
I did. I went to Prairie View.
Prairie View, okay. PV.
Do Prairie View count since it's owned by Texas A&M?
Boy, better stop that.
I'm just asking.
I really don't get too deep into stuff like that. See, like let me show you something, and I'm not trying to invalidate what you just said, but stuff like that don't matter.
It don't matter. It really don't. As long as you get
HBCU. Hold on. So about me or him? Who you talking about?
What he said doesn't count because it's owned by Texas A&M.
Okay.
Like that's to me, and I'm not knocking what he asked, but to me, that's a thought that we shouldn't even. Would it matter? Even if it's owned by Texas A&M, ain't nothing but blacks go down. Who cares?
Well, see,
look here, Miss Queen. Hold on.
Let me go. I don't. Yeah. My whole thought process is this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the guy with the kids who says, you know what? You got a scholarship or you want to attend college, I'm going to take you to the HBCUs. I'm also going to take you to the U of H's and the Rices of the world. And I want you to choose what's going to fit best for you and how you want to learn and your success pattern.
No.
I'm not going to tell you to go to HBCU just because it's a HBCU. No, I want you to go to the institution that you feel you're going to be most successful at.
And check this out. So, and me and him argue a lot, but we're not going to argue today. Tonight, I mean, we already argued tonight, so we're done arguing. But for me, what I'm saying is, and for me, I'm into racism. I'm into classism. I really am, right? Because other races are into racism.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So when you say what's right for you, like how can the whole situation that's not meant for you be right for you? Like however you fix it, however you try to arrange it to make sense, Colorado, Rice, U of H, it's not for you. Why is it not for you? Because they are purposely making doctrinated, systematic programs that are against you. Even if they let you in, like they saying, okay, we can only have these many minorities in our school. They buying land in a poor neighborhood to get. It's so many things they doing.
Let me tell you something. Not to cut you off. I am so sorry, and I may do that a lot because I do.
I like it.
But this is my thing. I don't want to hear that sad story because everybody that we got that get money, you know what they do? They go into trap houses and shoot dice and end up getting killed. So when we have the opportunity to buy land and do all that, what we do? Take it to trap houses and we end up shooting dice when we already got saved from grace and we go back to the dungeon. You see what I'm talking about?
That's not fair though.
But that's what we do. It may not.
That's what we do. But why do we do that though?
Because that's what we think is successful. We haven't been taught.
We have said it again. We haven't been what?
We haven't been taught anything.
Exactly.
So we only do what we see.
Exactly.
Exactly. Because let me show you something. Even once you get to a different stage of life, I don't care. When you get into a different stage of life, I'm talking about these celebrities. I'm not talking about us. We are a different level of life. We're talking about different levels. When you're in a different level of life, truth is true. Money is power. And when you get into a position of power, you're able to do other things. And when you've been into the game 10, 15, 20 years, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that you ain't been taught. Because you ain't been taught how to move from the hood to Beverly Hills.
Hold up. So I'm asking a question. So once I get into power and I get into money, so once I get into money and power, And I know it. Oh, watch it. The kid is alive. So I know that I'm a celebrity. I got money and power. I know that my name is different from somebody else's name. You know I'm going, Doug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you're going, bro.
So when I decide to say, man, you know what, I'm finna go to a HBCU.
That ain't what she's saying, bro. So
let me finish. That ain't
what she's saying. Don't finish. No.
Let me finish.
That ain't what she's saying.
That's a hater move, man.
That's not a hater move. That's not what she's saying.
Let me finish.
I think she ain't talking about Deion Sanders. Address what she's talking about.
Let me finish though.
About Deion, I have no clue about that. I've been seeing it on social media. When I tell you, I don't even know a drop in the bucket. I have no clue about what's going on with that.
Talking about
we ain't gonna talk about it.
You don't know who Deion Sanders is? Primetime played cornerback. Jerry Curl.
I don't know the story behind it. I don't know what's
okay.
What? I said too. Of the story, I don't know anything.
I'm gonna just say once. No, I don't want to go into that.
Address what she said though. If you had rebuttal for that though.
No, it ain't no rebuttal. I'm saying that I'm agreeing with her.
Oh,
like you know better. Once you get into a certain category of money, you know better. So I know that if I go to HBCU and I'm this big star, nigga, I know better. I know better that the lights are on me. So if I come here, lights is on me. If I leave, lights is on me too.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying. But anyway, keep going. So we have three different levels of relationships on the pod right now. We have a person who is, I guess, single, quote unquote single.
Don't say that.
Quote unquote. I mean, I'm single by definition. You know what I'm saying? We have a person that's divorcing. We have a person that's married. You know what I'm saying? And I won't even say I'm single. I'm just saying I'm single because for the pod's sake.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I'll say I'm single for the pod's sake, just so we can have contrasting views. I want to ask the married person if, let me go to the itinerary.
I got to pull it up on my phone in front of me.
Dub.
Yeah.
If you got divorced, if you got divorced, would you marry again?
Nope.
Queen.
Yes.
Would you marry again?
Absolutely. I have to live my purpose. The only reason I was placed here on earth, I'm talking about me as a woman, and then what women don't is to be a helpmate to my husband. So with me not being a wife, I'm not living in my purpose. And me not living in my purpose, I'm not being pleasing to God. So absolutely, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get married again.
So, but I think when I say I won't get married again, I got to make sure I give some context to that. I want to get married again, not because I don't believe in the union of two people. I don't believe in the fact that I have to get married before I don't have to get married before the government and shit like that.
That's the wrong answer, bro. That's the wrong answer. I feel like answer.
If I get a divorce and I just meet a young lady that I'm rocking with,
that is the wrong answer, bro.
Then that's the correct answer.
That's the correct answer,
there's
bro.
There's no correct, the wrong answer. There are all three different opinions. So there's no right or wrong answer,
bro. The correct answer is because no one can ever replace Dominique. That's the correct answer.
Oh, come on, bro.
That's the correct.
I don't. My relationship.
That's what I'm.
My relationship
I don't know what
is
you're
strong
saying.
enough, bro. We have had these conversations. I don't have to worry about offending any connects. I flirt with females on this pod
care.
to
That's
move
what I'm
the
rolling
pod
with.
forward, bro. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about conversations.
I'm rolling with. I don't care what you say, Dub. You can have your conversation, but what I'm rolling with for the public and for everybody to know and see is that the reason why Dub shouldn't get married again is because no one can ever replace Dominique.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You putting too much sauce on it, and you putting sauce on that will get me in more trouble than me being caught with a female outside at Papa Do's away from Dominique. I'm letting you know that now.
He done already told where he gonna be at.
How long y'all been together?
Oh shit. That's how long. The fact that I said, "Oh shit,"
I could tell you exactly how long because we met the same day.
No, we didn't.
Me and Dominique met the same day.
You met Dominique on a day, and I met Dominique on a day that ain't the same day that y'all two met each other.
Yeah, so I'm saying,
huh?
G,
what's up?
How long y'all been married?
I've been married 16. I've been knowing her 20. 21 years, something like that.
I just like, you've got a year, bro.
Huh? I got married in 07, so 07 to 2022, what's that? Is that 15 or 16? That's a lot. I know that.
That's a lot.
And I know when I was 20, I knew her, and I'm 41, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man, you old, bro.
Yeah, you 45.
Why you trying to, what? This guy is the kind of guy that always throws my age out there, but it's not the right one. He just wants me to be a certain age that I'm not.
My bad, you 44.
Do I look 44?
I didn't say what you looked. I just said you're 44. You put Beijing in your beard. We talked about
why do you ask this question? What's wrong with looking your age?
Not at all, Queen.
It depends.
That's why you see the gray in my beard. I don't put Beijing in.
See, this thing is twice.
She got the
Every
toothbrush. This is how that happens. I always wonder how that happens.
Man, you know about it. Dominique had pulled out a toothbrush, please. If you've been knowing her since 20, she ain't pulled a toothbrush out on you.
I ain't never seen a toothbrush.
You ain't never seen a toothbrush? Do she have edges? Yeah. See, I'm a hairy woman. I'm a hairy woman, so maybe she don't have as much.
She got the edges, but let me rephrase that. I've never witnessed her with the toothbrush.
Oh, well, I'm telling you.
You know, I'm the husband that walk in the bathroom, you doing your hair, and I walk out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so man, I got fuzzy on these boys. I'm gonna ask a very pertinent question. I like saying, can I get a ding or something, bro? On my big words, man. Pertinent.
Pertinent is not big enough. No, go ahead. Speak your truth,
Look,
King.
You see, now you're being ostentatious.
I see what you did there. I don't have a ding, bro. I don't. Pause.
Okay, I got one somewhere.
That's funny.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah, I couldn't. I had no rebuttal to that, so I just had to laugh.
Okay, so as far as the black household and marriage, what would you suggest? You know that first off, I want you to tell the people some of the background, not the background, but the things that you want, like you said earlier about what you want to promote, and you said women being aggressive. What do you think about, like, how do you define aggressive women?
So with an to me, an aggressive woman is a woman who is refusing to take a step down with being so independent. You know, for so long we were taught that I'm a lady so we were taught that. That's the kind of stuff we were taught. We were dancing to that. We thought it was the right thing to do, to be the breadwinner in all aspects, not just the breadwinner with financial responsibility, but with emotional responsibility, with all of that. Like, so aggressiveness is basically not being soft enough to trust. That's what aggressiveness is to me. You're not being honorable enough to trust someone with you. So you end up putting yourself into a hole. You're in a relationship, but you're single in the relationship because everything is still split. Logic is split. Finances is split. Nothing is the same because you refuse. So let me tell you about me before I continue. And I'm not trying to push anyone into my beliefs. I'm just telling you about me. And so
speak your truth, Queen.
One thing about me is I follow the Bible to the T. That's just me. This is what I do. So for me,
you a lie.
A man is leadership.
Hold on, I got to stop you right there. You don't follow to T. You follow to an extent because the Bible says.
I follow it to a T. It don't mean.
Hold on, the Bible says you shouldn't wear split. What it says. Linen woven in different fibers or some shit. Like, it's a bunch of stuff in the Bible that don't make sense.
You're trying to tell me something and you're doing this to me. So if you go,
hold on. The Bible says that you shouldn't wear clothes that are woven in different type of linens. So to some of that extent, like you can't mix wool and silk or something. Like, you know.
So what's your understanding of that?
Well, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna apologize to you, Queen. I apologize for saying what I said because what you just said right there lets me know that you see it the right way. So I apologize. I'm sorry.
Let me know. Let me know, because when people are ready to try to shoot me with the word, and I'm not saying it like that, when people are ready to shoot me for the word, this is what I've understood. The Bible truly says, let's talk about what it truly says. It truly says to seek for your own understanding. So if me and you read something that says, let's just say this was in the Bible, the cat over the hat. Let's just say that's there. What you understand is absolutely correct. And what I understand is absolutely correct because I'm getting it from God. So it's no way me and you can get together and try to figure things out, because God gave us a different understanding on it. So the scripture is for your own understanding. So it's nothing you can tell me about the scripture. So again, I'm going to tell you I follow it to a T because I follow it under my understanding.
I digress, Queen. Speak the truth.
Come on. Let's talk. And we gonna
speak the truth. So you said you saying you follow the Bible to a T as far. I'm sorry I cut you off, but continue. I'm sorry.
Say basically, because we were talking about aggressiveness.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that women should be submissive, but the only way that a woman can be submissive to a man is he has to show her about how to be submissive by submitting to God. So what's happening is you got these men that's not submitting to God that want these women to submit, and there's a lot of crash dummy stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And to each their own. Like, I'm not trying to pump God to nobody, but I'm just saying what's good for my life. If what's good for your life is praying to the ancestors, do your thing. But I'm not praying to the dead ever. That's ridiculous to me. But I ain't gonna get into that because that's not what we're talking about. But that's a trick from the enemy. I'm gonna say it. That's a trick from the enemy, and it's deceit to pray to an ancestor. You might as well pray to your grandmother that died 2 years ago.
Time out. Stop again.
Whoa. Let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
Technically, if I'm praying to God, aren't I praying to the dead?
No, you're not praying to the dead. No.
But if God is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the triune God, God is one and all. So technically, I'm praying to the dead.
Not. Okay. No, you're not. But I'm gonna let you have that. I don't argue with anyone's ideology.
Oh, and I'm honestly, if I ever ask the question, it's purely for information and just to conversate. I love to learn. So
argument, like, first of all, I appreciate y'all for even listening to, because this is just opinion. I tell people all the time, I'm just a pair of lips talking. Because again, I follow the Bible to the T, and the Bible says trust no man. So don't trust what I gotta say. Seek it for your own understanding. So all we do,
I don't. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like how you come on this podcast and you just making all this sense.
I love it, bro. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? You come on the podcast and she just making all this sense. She's being very coherent and cohesive, and like every time you have any type of not even disagreement, but like question about what she's saying, she's just very precise and decisive about her answer, and
I make sense too. You just like to argue with me. You're not going to argue.
You don't make no sense, bro. You have
100%. You're not going to argue
no
with her.
sense whatsoever, bro. Yeah. You are the most nonsensical bro I know. I'm joking. Anyway, continue, Queen.
Come on, ask me the next question. You got to ask me questions.
Oh, okay. So, Queen, speaking about the Bible, and I'm a person that I'll say that I'm seeking my salvation.
Okay.
And I'm not 100% sure that my salvation is in the Bible.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because I'm a historical person. I'm a person who believes in history, who understands that people came from it. Go ahead.
So let me tell you something about history.
Mm-hmm.
Only true time is right now. Yesterday causes depression because you're thinking about stuff that you can't change. So you're mad about something that didn't even happen to you. God loved you so much that he said, you know what? I'm not even going to put you into that slavery for 400 years ago. So why you got your mind now? And then tomorrow brings on anxiety because you're trying to figure out how can I change it when all you got to do is be absolutely amazing in the right now moment. Like, the only thing that matters right now is me and you talking right now. What happened when I was asleep at 9 o'clock is null and void. It's nothing we can do.
No, I'm not. I stop you right there. I gotta stop you right there. What you mean? It was null and void.
I understand what she's saying. I feel what she's saying. I don't agree, but I understand what she's saying. Though.
Well, it's
what I say about history. History is a sneaky, deceitful way to hold on to hatred.
No. Okay, well, it's about history. I'm talking about history, not his story, but history, right? So what I'm saying is that I'm aware that our timeline of life spans before Moses, before Abraham. There were people on this earth dealing with God before Abraham, right?
Bro, you been listening to Dr. Umar?
Yeah,
a bunch of people.
Dr. Umar literally, Dr. Umar just said exactly what you just said, damn near the same way you just said it, bro.
He did, but that's true though. So I mean,
it is true. It is true.
Facts.
It is true.
So what I'm saying is
I gotta watch Boogie though. I gotta watch.
What I'm saying is this. I've always said this. Watch this. When they say, "Oh, I'm the descendant of this, that, and the other," Moses came from where? From Egypt, right? He was Moses supposedly, according to the Bible, was the son of a pharaoh. Blah blah. That Egyptian culture that he came from existed 2,000 years before what we call modern day Christianity. So what were those people doing, and how were they living, and how were they living in harmony and living and doing it before? Not saying that one is wrong or right, but I'm saying that there's a history of man before we decide to say that this is the point that everything started. Keep going.
And this is what I say about that. My rebuttal to that is, the enemy's so slick that he can put something on your mind that don't matter. It don't matter though. Because what can you do to change anything that happened 19 zillion years ago?
I'm not trying to change it.
Yeah.
So why do you want to know it though? What's the point of knowing?
Because, okay, watch this. Then why is Jesus important then?
No, answer my question. We're not gonna answer questions. I don't mind answering your question, but we're not gonna first answer your question.
Your question. You said why? Okay, your question was.
That's all I gotta do. Okay.
Hold on. Watch this.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I know that's all I had to say. Keep going.
I'm gonna answer. You said, why do I want to change what happened 19,000 years ago? And I'm saying that I don't want to change it. I just want to recognize it, because you want to recognize what happened 17,000 years ago. So how come I can't recognize what happened 19,000 years ago?
You can definitely recognize it, but what benefit is it giving to you is all I'm asking.
The benefit is the same benefit you're getting from the 17,000 years.
So tell me what it is. If you don't know what I'm getting, because I ain't told you.
No, I ain't told you either.
That's why I'm asking, what's the benefit?
I'm telling you, the benefit for me is like saying, okay, if let's say Dub is 17, you're 19, and I'm 21, 1,000 years ago, right? Why would I take Dub's word about what's truth over my word? Because he's 17 and I'm 21. I was here before you.
So let me show you something. Let me show you what you're doing. So you're Dub's understanding. So what you're doing is you digging up artifacts that don't even have nothing to do with your understanding. You can't understand from them many years ago. You don't have the mental capacity to. So what the enemy is doing, it's just what it is. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying me too.
Keep going.
It's just what it is. So what the enemy is doing again is distracting you and having you digging up artifacts from 19 million years ago when you could be trying to seek the own understanding for yourself right now.
No, what's your base, bro? What's your base of understanding? That's what I'm saying. What I said is that we all have an understanding. Like I'm saying that Dub is 17, you 19, I'm 21. We all agree Jesus was here. We all agree on something. But all I'm saying is that the 21 has the full scope. The 19 has the scope from 19, and the 17 has the scope from 17. How am I listening to the 17 scope over 21 scope? How are the Egyptians not the point that we're starting at? Why am I starting from Jesus when I know the Egyptians were here before Jesus?
But
why is Jesus
you would
the
have
point?
to start from the ancient Sumerians or who came before them.
The ancient Sumerians.
The ancient Sumerian text came before the ancient Egyptian text.
We can go there too.
Okay.
So I'm saying, but why are we not? Why are those not the why are those? And I'm not saying that that's what I'm saying. That's what I believe in. I'm just asking the question: why would I jump to a one point in history? Say this is the point in history that where it begins. No, when I know for a fact that it's a point before that.
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
But okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You answer. I had an answer, but you go ahead though.
This is totally off subject. This is a question that I want to ask both of y'all. Mm-hmm. Do you drink milk?
Do we drink milk?
I don't.
Have you ever drunk milk?
I've drank milk when I was before. Young. Yeah. I don't drink it now because it fucks me up.
Do you eat cheese?
I do like cheese. Matter of fact, I like smoked Gouda and smoked Gruyere.
Okay, let me tell you why I stopped drinking.
The reason that question is because that's something that you really should look at and dig up the artifacts on, something that truly matters. I don't give a goddamn about a Samaritan or whatever you call it. I don't care.
No, I understand what you're saying. Time out. So I understand what you're saying. So I think some people believe in what they believe in, and so she's right. She's a Christian and she believes in that text. Now, my issue or my problem, not an issue, my problem with my own faith is that, like my co-host Boogie, we both are fans of knowledge and we like to dig deeper. So when I look at, I was raised Christian in a Christian church, Southern Baptist to be specific. And as I got older, I took a deep dive and I was like, oh shit. Well, why do we say something as simple as, I wanted to know, why do we say amen when we seal a prayer? I found out where that came from, mm-hmm. And then I look at, the story of Jesus and all of that. And I start seeing, well, there's a text that predates Christianity that has some of the same players in it. And then if you know that Judaism predates Christianity, it's like a deep dive. So it's not the oldest religion. It's one of the newer religions, actually.
And this is how I look at things. I look at things this way. Am I saying that, and a lot of people, once this airs, they're going to be like, what? Quinter's saying this? Yes, I am. Am I saying that the Bible is the only way? Absolutely not. It's not. This is how I look at it. God has given us things here in the real world and reality to show us different routes. So let me show you what I mean by that. Y'all in Houston, right? Mm-hmm. What freeway you live off of?
I know exactly where you're going, and I agree with you.
I'm trying to figure it out because we got downtown in the city, in the middle of Houston.
I'm in the middle of Houston.
You could get that from 45.
Yep.
You could get that from 10. You could get that from 59. Some people don't even get on the freeway at all. Some people walk. Some people can ride a scooter. What I'm saying is, I'm not here to argue with you how to get downtown. Get to fucking downtown.
And see, get there. And that's been my whole thing. I feel like
get downtown.
There's several. No. Listen, Boog. Keep going. Go ahead. I feel what you're saying. I've always said that, the world is so diverse. It's not just one. The world is so diverse. So there's not just one, when I say way, there's not just one message. I think it's all, honestly, I think it's all the same God. It's just different messages to be able to relate to the people to where they're at to get to where they need to go. I've always said that.
I agree with you, but I disagree at the same time. This is what
you can't agree and disagree at the same time.
Yeah, I can, because what I'm saying is when you say that, you say it's the same message, different ways to get there.
Yeah.
But the message that JB might say from a perspective of a Muslim, I'm not Muslim, but a Muslim's like, yo, Queenie, you can't show your head. Nah, you can't be showing your head in public. The way that Dub might do it as a Catholic is like, oh, you got to get on your knees to pray. You can't stand up and pray. Like,
but the principles are all the same, though.
But hold on,
we're literally sharing the same Old Testament.
Listen, what I'm saying, no, but that's not fair, because just because the principles are the same, the actualities and the way it's acted out, the everyday applications, like she has no head, her face is showing. There are religions that are based from the same testament that say she can't show her face.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, Boog. Let me ask a question.
Yeah,
me and you hoop. We're hoopers. All three of us are hoopers.
Yeah.
You drive to the lane and you finish on top of everybody. That's your thing. You're athletic enough. You dunk on people. That's how you get your points.
Okay.
I'm a mid-range shooter. I can't dunk, but I perfected the mid-range. That's how I get my points. And she is a perimeter player. She rains threes on all people.
Yes.
The end game, we're all scoring the basket. We're making that goal, and that's the end game. You have 3 different people from 3 different walks of life who are learning how to achieve the goal of making the basket in the way that they know how and they're versed of and what they believe in. It's still the same goal.
That's the best thing you said I've ever heard you say.
It's just a different route to getting there.
That's what I'm saying. That's the best thing I heard you say. You know why I think it's breakfast? Because the way you put that is so fucking, it's so perfect. But why it's so perfect? Because what all this is, what the whole conversation is about is the end, right? What's the result, right?
The result is the goal. Making the score in the basket.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is her basket is worth 3 points. Ours is worth 2. Let me finish. Okay. Hers is worth 3. Mine is worth 2. The only reason that Kyrie and these people are trying to be Jews because the end goal is salvation. That's all it's about. It's all it's about. Oh, I'm a Jew, so I'm the person that's supposed to be the chosen one. I'm a Muslim and Allah is the king, so we're the chosen one. I'm a Christian and Jesus is my savior, so I'm a chosen one. If it was just about the end goal, I don't care who you pray to, as long as you're a good person. If that was the real thing. But what we do is we put qualifications and quantifications on what it is. So when you say that I shoot 2s, you shoot 2, she shoot 3s, we're gonna say she shoot 3s, she's better, but she's not.
Is we say my daddy better than yours.
Exactly.
My daddy better than yours. When you may call your daddy JB, that may be what y'all do. I may call my daddy. Somebody else say Paw. It don't matter. Like, people get wrapped up into what they feel. This is what I say. Whoever you are following, do this, that you be the best version of that following.
Exactly.
I do agree with that. Yeah,
I agree with that too.
Leave me alone. The best in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Let me because I can guarantee you, if I do the best from my following, if you do the best from your following, we'll be some good ass people around here. But we too busy saying you not right. You not right. And I'm so busy telling you that you're not right that I'm not even following what I believe is right. And I'm too arguing with you, telling you what's not right, so I'm getting nowhere in my faith too.
I agree. That's me.
Yeah. And see, I do agree with Boogie when he says a lot of people, instead of just piggybacking off what you said, instead of just, practicing what they believe, if you believe you're this, then practice that. You know, they always want to say, I'm the first to do this, or I'm the original this, or I'm the only this. And that's not really what it should be about. Like, if you're a black person and you want to learn about heritage and you took a deep dive and you feel like that you are the original Jew or the true Jew, man, that's cool. You can be a Jew. I don't have to say that these other Jews who are white with curly hair aren't Jews. I don't have to tell them they're not a Jew. They're Jewish. Okay, cool. I am too. Like, I don't have to denounce. I don't have to say you're not this to say I'm that. That's all I'm saying.
I agree, man. I agree 100%. Totally. 400% actually.
But again, that's another trick from the enemy to keep you spatting instead of actually living in your purpose. The biggest trick of the enemy is to believe that he made everybody believe that he's not here, that he's not real. So it's a lot of spam. So we, instead of we recognizing it as whatever you want to call it, and I'm not saying whatever you as in you and him, I'm talking about whoever listening, what you call it, lower vibration, lower stuff, they all got all kind of cute stuff. Devil, enemy, whatever it is, it exists.
You're right.
It exists. And we have to recognize that it exists, because if you do not recognize that it exists, that's when your faith and whatever you believe is, let's talk about whatever you believe is weak. We know that whatever you believe, even if you believe in self only, you still got to believe in self, because as soon as you stop believing in yourself, someone can come in and pump you up on who you are. So even if you don't believe in nothing but self, you got to keep your faith in self built. So we just talking about right now.
My brother tried to dismiss my believing in myself earlier today. You know what I'm talking about?
I did. No, I didn't. I just said that what I said was, I said that I asked him what inspires him, and then he said it was him that inspires him. Well, he didn't say. He said other people inspire him, but he made reference to what inspires him. I just like I'm not inspired by myself. I'm inspired by others. But moving on.
I'm inspired by others. I'm inspired by myself as well.
Well, kudos to y'all motherfuckers then. Shit.
Yeah, nigga.
Tell you what I mean about I'm inspired by myself because I could look back 20 years ago when I was in a place that I never thought I would get out of. And I'm like, man, girl, you pulled yourself out of that. Now, what I'm saying, I'm not saying other people aren't inspirational.
Yeah, it's a graduation year.
But I'm not saying no one else will inspire me because at one point in my life that did happen. And then when those inspirational moments that they put into my life, when they stopped being inspirational, I'm like, okay, who do I have? Then I started realizing I always got me. I always have me. So I got to inspire myself enough to know that even if it takes you 30 days before you start that diet that you want to start on Monday, you got to get up and do. You got to have enough willpower for yourself.
Talk to him. Dub, we talked about diet earlier. Me and Dub. What's your favorite
Tupac? Why you got your hand wrapped up, bro?
Because I might want to punch you later on, bro. That's why. No, my hands.
You talk this violent shit when you're not at. Go ahead though.
See what I'm saying?
I stopped.
Me, like, I'm not scared of you, man.
What you finna say?
What's your favorite Tupac song? First before that, what's your graduation year, Queen?
2002.
That's college or high school?
Damn, that's high school. You asking a lot of personal questions.
I can't. That's personal.
Ask me anything. I don't mind. I
was trying to make sure I see if I know somebody that went to school with you at Booker T, man.
You are a social butterfly, so you might.
My high school coach from Jones is the head coach at Booker T right now, Coach Shelton. So, and Miss Lottie B at Waltrip. I don't know if you know Miss Lottie B from Waltrip. I forgot what she's one of the staff.
Did anything for my life. I don't remember not one teacher.
She wasn't a teacher. She was one of the staff.
Nobody.
She wasn't the teaching staff. She's one of the school staff, like, whatever.
It's only I remember from Booker T, Mr. Door, white man. He was awesome.
Man.
That's it. That's all I know.
So I don't know about y'all school experience, but my school experience was very, 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 like, it was great because a lot of different people of different races, ages, invested in me and, would pull my coattail and be like, hey, this, that, and the other. Like, I got into college. Well, I ain't got to college, but I got scholarship money from college 100% on somebody just saying, hey, man, come over here and do this. I saw you do that. You can do this. Come do this. So I got lucky. And I had a great high school experience. So
you know what? As diverse of a person that I know you are, and as a multicultural of an experience I know you had, that's why it's even more of a puzzle to me why you're so HBCU all the time.
Because, man, it's not for me, bro. That's the cold part about it. It's not for me. Like, to be honest with you, I could be like, fuck black folks, bro.
But I'm saying, like I know that, and I'm just going by. I'm just going by what I see or what I know from you. You're very multicultural.
Very much so, bro.
And I feel like that played a big part in the person that you are. And I think that the person that you are, it's a beautiful thing because you are versed in so many different cultures because of your experiences. And that's why I don't have an issue with HBCU. You know what I'm saying? I love HBCUs.
But I do, bro. But I don't.
When I say I don't have an issue with it, I don't have an issue with someone going there and even the promotion of it. I understand why we should promote it. But I also love Houston more than Atlanta because it's multicultural. You get a little bit of everything. Atlanta was cool. And I'm only throwing Atlanta in now because Atlanta itself is black as fuck. Like, it was a beautiful thing. I was in Atlanta, and I went to I couldn't turn a corner without going to something black owned. And that was cool. And then it was also like ghetto too. And I loved Houston for the fact that it's multicultural. Like, I literally can go to a place like the Post downtown, and I can go eat. Literally, I did this the other day. I went to an African restaurant, and I got African food and African lemonade. I have it in my refrigerator.
That's a very vague statement, but keep going.
I'm gonna keep going. Like, I have African cuisine. I had African cuisine for lunch, and I bought African lemonade to take home. I went and got boba tea on the way out.
Boba
and
tea.
I had some Filipino cuisine as well to take home. I had like 3 different cultures at once. That's what I love about Houston. Keep going.
Can I get some hand claps for that, bro?
She's still doing her edges, by the way, folks. She is still
been
making
doing edges
sure.
all night.
And I'm trying to figure, and I don't want to tell the audience what time it is. I'm looking at my watch now, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Where the fuck she going?
Exactly, bro. Why is this so important to have your edges done at this time? Unless your day starts
and go or something. I might go to Bolero in a minute or two, man. Shit, I'm single, that motherfucker.
I can't hear nothing you saying, my beautiful African melanated queen.
I say, believe it or not, I don't care about hair and stuff like that. I'm not a girly girl when it comes to that.
Oh, I can't tell. I just thought your day started like in the next 2 hours.
Oh no, my day, I'm up for the day. I'm up.
You up? You up for the day?
Yeah, I'm up for the day.
Hey, Queen, can you sing?
No.
Can you dance?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Can you rap?
I think I'm a freestyle. Queen.
Throw a beat on Dub.
Okay.
Oh, see how my new iPhone work. I ain't got no plugs to plug in.
Don't worry, bro. Don't say less, fam. Say less, fam.
Okay, all right. While you doing all of that, I've come to the conclusion that all 3 people on the screen are of around the same age bracket. Therefore, I need y'all to correct me on some stuff.
All right, keep going.
I didn't know Rec Shop Records was still a thing. Did y'all know that?
It is. Freestyle. Let's go.
I don't think she want to freestyle on it.
I'm not going to freestyle to my...
Is niggas rapping?
It is singing, man.
Well, you go first then, Young James Boogie.
Queen the Queen. Ladies first.
No, I'm gonna come back out. I don't know how to.
Okay, I'm gonna rap first then. Okay, ready? Yeah. My name is JB, and I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles in a major way. They taste good to my palate. I like to eat salad. Greens are good. I used to live in the hood. I'm trying to get great. My favorite number's 8. Hey. It's your turn.
I'm gonna make stuff up. It's the girl Quinta. I'm rapper. Glow from the Popo. It's the girl Quinta. Grow.
Hey, look, man, get hand claps, man. Hand claps. This is the first freestyle session we've had with the female on the 16 Shots podcast. Can you hand clap for that, bro? That's the first one. That's the first one.
That's what.
Queen.
Question at hand, though.
What's the question? What's the question?
Ask a question.
Queen, the first time somebody told you you had, I can't talk to you and scratching your underarms, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's hard to have a serious conversation with somebody. You're like, talk to me.
It's also a certain time of the day, in the morning, bro. And, She went into like she went into the shirt, over the titty on both sides.
You been smoking today, man?
She went over the titty too. She ain't like she went over the titty, bro.
When's the first time you smoked a reefer?
Stick? I went straight to my home.
When's the first time you smoked a reefer stick, Queen?
Weed?
Yeah, a reefer stick.
The first time I smoked weed was, I think I was 22.
Sorry to hear that. Well, we'll talk about, does that make her responsible and us heathens, bro?
I was 22 and then I didn't care about it again until last year. I
started spit out all my stuff, man. Oh my God.
You was 22 the first time and you didn't care about it again the last year. You just told us you graduated in 2002. I'm doing the math in my head. That's a long time.
Yeah, I didn't care. So I associated weed with mental illness.
Oh, why? Why would you do that?
Speak your truth, Queen.
Because I grew up with, my mom had a mental illness and she smoked it.
Okay.
I associated weed with mental illness. So I was like, I'm not gonna ever smoke weed. So it wasn't my thing.
And you didn't realize that she was trying to get even.
So actually, what I do realize now is there's no such thing as a mental illness. There's a very such thing as I'm not able to understand your capacity of how you think. There's no such thing as mental illness, period, point blank. You can't tell me that your thoughts are better than mine. And another thing that going back to God, I do also understand that God is not going to put anyone here alone. He's going to put someone here that understands you exactly who you are. So that I am 38 and look back now, and it took for her to die for me to realize, even until she died, I thought that she had a mental illness. Then I look back and I'm like, oh no, it's just that I didn't understand. Honestly, she was, and I know a lot of people gonna probably think I got a mental illness when I say this, but who cares? She was living in a different dimension. There's different dimensions to this thing. Whether you want to say dimensions or whether you want to say levels of thinking, her way of was beyond me. And because it was beyond me, I wanted to label it as crazy. Now, that ain't what it is, because right now my level of thinking is, let's just say my kids, my 10 and my 9-year-old, my level of thinking is beyond them. So right now, at their immature state of mind, they can say, oh, my mama crazy, and decide not to listen to me because of my thinking is beyond theirs right now. That's just what it is. So I don't mental illness.
You know, my biggest fear in life, I got more than one fear, but one of my biggest fears in life is dying and going to the afterlife, and then Lord Krishna's right there waiting on me. And like, I told you the whole time, you listen to me. I'm like, oh, damn, I knew it, man.
You said your fear is dying and going to hell, and Lord Krishna is there?
No, I said dying and going to the afterlife, and Lord Krishna is the one. Like the one religion, Lord Krishna was just a random name of a different, but the one religion that I didn't follow is the one that was like, I told you the whole time it was me. I'm like, oh damn, I knew that Buddhism was the one, man. I just fucking listening to Jesus and shit, and I know Lord Krishna's, man, you don't eat meat.
But I'm there too, right?
I'm who?
But you will be there too, right?
I will be there?
Yeah. Because the only way they can tell you that I told you so is you have to be in the same proximity as them, right?
Yeah.
So why would that be a fear if you made it to where they at?
Because I'm gonna get there and he'll be like, I told you the whole time it was me. Bye, you have to go, and then I have to go to wherever.
Oh, you said that you were going. That you said that you're not going to heaven.
Not heaven. What? Not going to the heaven that whatever deity or whatever, you know.
So let me show you what I say. Let me show you what I be saying about things.
Yeah.
Let's just say that there is no heaven. There is no goodness and greatness and anything after today. Let's say that. Let's say we die, and whatever you follow that says there's going to be something great if you do good in life and if you are a good steward over you. Let's say there's nothing. And so when you die, you just die, right?
Okay.
You lose nothing. But let's just say that one of these old stories are the truth. And then when you do die, you decide that in this flesh life that you live, you don't want to take care of your spirit man because your spirit man isn't here until you die. But actually, it's here all along because that's you're just spirit and the flesh. Let me not get into that. But let's just say that it's right to do right. It's right to do right. And once you die, you decide that you're not going to do right. You're not going to try to apply any of whatever your faith is in your life. Die, it's too much to risk. It's too much to risk to not do the right thing and die then to do the right thing and die. You don't got nothing to lose. If I die and what I'm doing ain't right. But if I die and decide to not follow nothing, I ain't willing to take that chance.
I got a question for you. You like questions. I hate questions, but I like questions. When's the last time that you felt that you didn't do right by somebody?
The last time would be my ex-husband last year. I was really mean to him last year.
Did you apologize to him?
I did apologize to him. I did.
That's real. That's real. That's real.
Yeah, and it was and the reason that it was an apology that was needed because I was purposely being evil. I was purposely using my tongue as a sword. Purposely.
No, evil spelled backwards is live. So
they don't have anything to do with evil.
No, we live evil.
Huh?
The opposite of living is evil.
No. I mean, if that's what you say, the opposite of living is death. The opposite of evil is good.
Boog, you got to drop that knowledge you dropped at the end of the last pod, bro.
You ready? You ready for this? Are you sitting? You're sitting down, Queen, right? Because I want to say this and you start shaking and I rock your world. All right. If God is in control of everything, then everything that happened is good and godly.
Correct. Absolutely. I totally agree that so this is what this is what I say. In every situation, you can eat the meat and leave the bones. In every situation, there's meat and there's bones.
Pause.
Try to digest the bones as well.
Pause.
So you're absolutely right. In every situation, there's bones and meat. There's food taste thing.
She ain't gotta say pause.
No, I'm saying pause.
Oh, he say pause.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, keep going.
You don't have to say pause, man.
But I'm saying pause because I thought about it. Bones and meat. So pause. Keep going. This is for our core artists right now. Keep going.
Okay. So yes. So again, let's just take it down to like going to fish. When you fish and you get a fish, and you cook the fish, you eat the meat, you eat the thing that's of substance, and you leave the bones. So in every evil situation, there is good. And in every good situation, there is evil. It's what you decide to look through. It's the lens that you decide to see it through. Because even the Bible says in all things, there is good. In all things. So you're absolutely right. So you haven't said anything that the Bible hasn't said first.
Like when Dub used to smoke Black and Mild, like in this picture, even that was good.
That's a horrible photo of me, bro. I got the stunner chain on with the Black and Mild and the do-rag, and then I see I got braids with beads on it, bro. That's a horrible photo of me in the 90s. Like, I'm ashamed of that shit.
That picture right there. Let me get some back.
Man, that's chubby Dub too, bro. I'm smaller than that.
Let me tell you this backstory.
Why are you ashamed of it?
Because I was smoking Black and Milds, man. And my whole theory now is every time I see someone smoking a Black and Mild, don't fight them. They don't care about life.
So why are you ashamed of your growth? Because I see growth. I see somebody that decided to prune their garden, take the weeds away, and to refertilize, rewater, and grow. So
I'm really just ashamed of the way I was wearing my do-rag. I wish I was wearing my do-rag a little bit more fashionable, that's all. And then I wish that the angle of the photo was more flattering, that's all.
I would say this. Okay, so this is the day that we went to the Rap-A-Lot Studios, and we had a meeting with the rap. Yeah, this is that day.
Sounds like that's the day we made a smart decision.
We made a horrible decision, bro.
No, we made a smart decision.
No, we made a horrible decision.
No, I think we made a smart decision.
Myself in the middle, who's not in the picture, in the middle, and the guy here and the guy there. We had a meeting with Rap-A-Lot, and we were talking about doing some collaborations. Say it again.
Do you desire marriage?
Do I desire marriage?
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Do I desire marriage? In what aspect?
Damn, that ain't no aspect, nigga. That's quick.
Why you? I asked her a question. Why you got to jump in?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen.
I'm not playing that game.
Do I desire marriage in the physical form, in the spiritual form? That's what I'm asking you.
Do you desire marriage?
Desire?
And there's no wrong or right answer.
I know. I'm thinking hard, man.
It's literally what your philosophy is. She's right. There's no wrong or right answer.
I hope you choke on something right quick, bro. No,
damn,
no
I could choke and die, bro.
No, you're not gonna die, man. You're not. I already talked to God. You're not dying for a long time.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, he told me to tell you. So now you got me in trouble with God because he told me to tell you that you're not gonna get down a long time. But now I done told you. So now, huh?
Do you desire marriage? Yes or no?
No, I don't desire it.
So the women that you come in concert with, do you let them know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I let them know. I let them know that I'm open to anything.
Nah, that's playing games. You don't desire
games.
That's a game. I just asked you, do you desire marriage? Your absolute positive answer was no.
I don't desire it. I don't desire to get $1,000 today. But if I get it, I'm good with it.
Stop.
Queen, I don't know you, but I'll fight you though. I don't know you, but I'll fight you. I'm just telling you the truth.
Money, right?
I'm gonna fight you for real. Like I do like this, like without.
No. Let's talk. Adult time.
He like this shit, man. It's type shit he like, man.
I like that matters. So as adults, all I'm saying is, if you absolutely know, because there's nothing wrong with you not. Now, let me say this real quick before I go to that. Have anybody ever told you look like Dave Chappelle?
No. I feel like you're telling me I'm funny. That's why I feel like you're telling me right now. So okay,
let me get back to it. There's nothing wrong with you not desiring marriage. If that's not what you want, that ain't what you want. But it's
not what it is, though. It's not what it is, though.
But it is something. I'm not saying you as in you. We're talking about viewers. I'm never talking to y'all. Never.
Oh.
Because there is someone that do not desire marriage, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. It is something wrong with meeting the opposite sex and not telling them that in any capacity. I would say, listen, it don't matter how romantic I am with you. I don't care how the romanticism is. I don't care how much I share with you. I don't want to share my life ever with anyone.
But that's not true, though. I was saying is, that's why I had to pause for a second. When we said, do I desire marriage? What are you talking about? Because the marriage that's on the paper is not the same as the marriage that's in the heart. And the marriage that's in the heart is not the same as the marriage that is with God.
Step back there.
Oh, that's a young James Boogie. That's a young, you know what I'm saying?
That's you?
I wasn't always like this. That's what I'm trying to say. I wasn't always like this.
Oh,
man.
like without hair?
Stress, you know what I'm saying? Stress puts you in positions to do. But it's not okay. So to clarify, it's not that I don't desire marriage. Man, you know what I really desire in life? And that's why I had to pause, because what I desire in life is for, this is gonna be fucked up. Okay. What I really desire in life is for us as humans to be better. And that's on some 100% real, no bullshit, adult type shit. I don't desire, like, a lot of times I don't think about me. And Miss Queen, you don't know me like that, but Dub can speak on it, and shit, my actors speak on it. Like, I'm a giving person. I have a youth program, You know what I'm saying? I've 100% took paychecks put pay cuts in order so other people can have. I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying? I have I used to be HBCUs. Like my entire thought about HBCUs is not about me. My entire thought about HBCUs is about the diaspora. It's about what it means to Black people. It's not about me. It's not about what I want. I can give a fuck less. But I'm saying that I can see with my eyes that this shit right here, this is fucked up, man. And if nobody takes their time to make this shit right, this shit it's gonna dissipate. You know what I'm saying? So when you say, do I desire marriage? It's not that I don't desire a mate. It's not that I desire a wife, but that's not my top priority. Like the things that I care about, it's bigger than that.
You're putting things like the community over your happiness.
No, I'm putting like the community over my selfishness. Like I've been selfish before. I've had wants and needs where I want to be the best this, or I want to have the most that. And at this point, I'm like, shit, man, how can I make this whole thing better? Because I've changed my selfish ways to be selfish in a different way. I'm selfish to the point where like I want to be able to die, and in 100 years they talk about me. That's my selfishness. I want them to be like, yeah, he did this, that, and the other, and I'm getting this, or this is because that's my selfishness.
So you looking for something? You looking for a return?
No.
So you not getting
my selfishness is saying I want to be, when I'm dead in 100 years, them to say, oh, I got this scholarship because of him, or I got this.
So you doing a return?
No, I'm not gonna see it.
But you still doing it for, it doesn't matter if you're gonna see it or not, you doing it for a return.
Return to who? What's the return? The return is for them, not for me.
You want your name to float.
I want my name to be associated with something that helps others forever.
So you're doing it for a reason.
Yeah, the reason is so, like, exactly, you're right. The reason is so that in 20 years, in 50 years, in 100 years, when they say my name, they don't say,
that's awesome,
he had this. They say, whatever he did allowed me to do that.
But see, I don't care about 50 and 60 years from now my name meaning something. I care about the impact I'm making now. So the young man that's in the living room in my house right now, I care about my impact on him right now. And hopefully the example I set, he sees and he lives by it, and then he passes that on to the next person. So I don't care about my name meaning anything, more or less the example I set and the culture I set, and
that's the same thing I'm saying, bro.
I don't care about my name meaning anything. I don't care about them 60 years from now.
Say it again.
I don't care about them 60 years from now saying Aaron Williams is X. I care about the example I'm making right now.
You just said that. You said that you care about what you doing now.
I literally said I care about
impacting the future, right?
No, what I said was I care about what I'm doing now, setting that example, so the young man in the living room sees that, and he lives by it as well, and then he impacts someone as well.
And go ahead, man.
Actually, you guys are saying the same thing.
Exactly.
We'll go until tomorrow anyway. So he's just referring to tomorrow, and you referring to tomorrow too, just by recognizing it today. So basically, what you're saying is,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm good today, so I know my today go roll into tomorrow, so I know that my name go float. And he just saying, he just went straight to tomorrow and didn't recognize his today. That's all. Y'all saying the same.
No, I don't. You know what? I don't got you, because I want to argue right now. What I'm saying is this, and this is the problem I have with Dub sometimes.
Damn, bro.
What Dub will do, and this is very macro. Right. What Dub will do is like, we do the same things, and that's kind of, you can't minimalize certain things. Like, we move different. What you're doing, Dub, for your nephew is wonderful and beautiful, and there's nothing. I'm not trying to take nothing from that, but it's not the same as what I do.
I didn't say it was. I know it's not.
I know it's the same.
It actually is the same. It's
no, not the same because I'm doing it for complete total strangers.
It doesn't matter. You're serving. See, that's the problem that we get again. It does not matter. What we're talking about the act. We're not talking about who you're acting with. An actress is an actress. If I act with Denzel and somebody else act with whoever I'm acting. I'm in a movie.
I'm the same though. Not the same.
But do it matter if we the same though?
Tay Diggs?
But do it matter if we the same though?
I asked you a question. Is Denzel the same as Tay Diggs?
But I'm asking you, does it matter?
I asked you a question though. Is she just said you was all happy? You was all happy and went crazy when she said don't answer question or question, but then you asked a question or question.
Yes, they're the same. They're actors. Okay. They're two different
the
individuals that act. Yes.
Okay. So everybody, if I shoot a basketball and Steph Curry shoot a basketball, we the same.
Way down. You are two individuals that serve. Yeah. Me and you work at Papa Do's.
Yeah.
I'm a server and you're a server. Wait, let me finish.
Go ahead.
I'm a server and you're a server.
Yeah.
I get a table of 20.
Yeah.
You get a table of 2. We still serve it. It doesn't matter that I was able to get to more people.
It doesn't?
It does not matter. I still serve.
It does matter. It does matter.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish because my capacity could be totally different from your capacity. Let me show you. Wait a minute.
Said different.
Let me just finish. If you just hear me out, just please hear me out. Yeah. You have right. Mm-hmm. This can hold water.
Yeah.
And you also have this.
Yeah.
This can hold water.
Yeah.
They both are very, very important to somebody that's dehydrated.
Okay.
I can guarantee you that if you fucking dehydrated, you're not gonna turn this down.
Okay.
Not.
Yeah.
So don't deny me because I'm still just as important as this because you need this to get to this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not see what you're trying to do or what you're doing.
No, what you doing?
No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You're saying you're more important.
I didn't say that. I just said it's not the same. I said it's not the same. I didn't say it was less important. I didn't say it was different level.
I think what she's saying is, talking about book. I think what she's saying is, by you're saying is not the same. You're trying to put a certain importance on. You're putting in
that's what y'all said. I didn't say. At no point did I say more important. I just said it's not the same.
But it's the context.
Not the same.
Hold on. Please take a shot. What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying. I literally didn't say at any point did I say, Dub, you less important?
No, you didn't say that.
Okay, freeze.
But by you saying,
freeze
listen up.
Okay, no,
I'll let you cook. Listen up.
Let me finish. I ain't cook. I said one question. You stopped me.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is,
go ahead, bro.
I ain't say you less important. I never said that.
I know.
But I said we're not the same. I'm not saying you less important. But I'm saying,
but by you saying we're not the same, you're trying to you're actually
I'm not
saying
trying
that.
Nothing. You are insinuating that, bro. I didn't say that. I'm telling you. Go ahead, man.
Thing down. Let's not move. See, this is what happens in conversation, and this is why a lot of people can lose a lot of things. Because I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm trying to understand your logic. Yeah, so if it's not the same, what's the difference?
The difference is that the difference is in the action, right? The action that we're saying in spirit is the same. Dub is helping somebody. I'm helping somebody. The action is the same. But if I say, well, you help somebody, we the same. No, we're not the same because what it took for one party and the time invested, the resources, it's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And this is not negating or taking away. And it's like to agree with you, Queen, when she said right earlier, is that we try to quantify and say, oh, you ain't doing enough or you did this much. I'm not doing that at all. I'm not saying that mine is more than his or better than his, but I'm saying we can't say it's the same because if it's the same, then shit, if every one person helped one person, then who the fuck is Frederick Douglass? Who is Martin Luther King? Who is Malcolm X? Like, there's a reason why certain people are a certain conversation because we all I assume that we all want the betterment of everyone. We all want us to grow. But then there's some people who, like me, I might sacrifice this, and this for that, and that has nothing to do with me. I don't have nothing to do with this person over here.
I said, I don't. So I think, because you still haven't answered my question. I said, what's the difference?
The difference.
All I want to know is the difference between the two. And I want to talk about something very personal.
Go ahead.
You doing what you do.
Yeah.
To water the garden, and the thing does to water the garden.
Oh, you okay? To keep it a bean. The difference is the garden that he's watering is the reason why he's watering that garden, because it's connected to him. The reason why I'm watering this, the reason why I'm watering
it in. Did he personally tell you the reason why I'm doing this because it's connected to me?
Yes.
Or is this something that you assuming?
No, he's saying that's my people, so I'm watering that garden.
But you also
am I wrong? Am I wrong, Doug?
Also said HBCU are your people, so this is why. So that's why you're doing it. Because wait a minute,
not my people.
Please let me finish. Because if you were so gun ho about a college, you'll be doing the same thing about Texas A&M. But you have chosen your people to uplift. He have chosen his people to uplift. What's the difference?
Okay. Okay. What I'm saying is this is information that you're not privy to. I'm not from the United States. I'm not my mother or hold up. Let me finish.
A college, which is let me finish. That okay. I don't care where you're from. Don't tell me about where you're from. I don't care. You have decided. You said it with your own mouth. I didn't say it. If we rewind it and go back, you said I have decided to choose black. Yeah. I'm choosing black. So you decided to choose black. He decided to choose his nephew. What's the difference?
The difference for me, and you stop me when I'm wrong, is that if I said, you know what, I'm gonna go all foreign people. That's all I'm gonna fuck with is foreign people. I would be 100% dealing with people who have the exact same experience as me. I don't have any I have no I don't have any skin in the fight of HBCUs. I'm not from here. I don't have any family that's from here besides my daughter. I don't have anybody that I would need to be like, you know what? This is directly correlated to me. My entire family is from somewhere else. But I'm saying that I see that this shit is wrong. The way this shit is working is wrong.
So it's not his nephew, whatever his nephew was going through was wrong. So I have the ability to have a voice. We have a voice, do something behind that voice. It's really nothing that y'all are doing different because his nephew not technically belong to him. That's not his child. That's not his child. So it's the same exact thing. The nephew has no affiliation with him. This is all I'm trying to show you.
The nephew has no affiliation with him.
No, the nephew don't have anything to do with him.
You just said the nephew. Listen to what you said. The nephew, my sister, brother's son has nothing to do with me.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Okay.
What happened? Did she go away?
She's still there. There was like a fight with the I know she said, I know Queen. I know Queendra's gonna be there. She's not gonna but yeah.
Let me finish so you can understand.
Go ahead.
Because a lot and also because I am not saying that you're doing this, but I don't want you to listen to respond to me. I want you to listen to understand. And I'm going to do the same for you, because if we don't listen to understand, it'll be a whole lot of arguments and no knowledge being transferred to one another. So if you can just listen to me, because his nephew has nothing to do with him. Nothing. If you can just listen to me.
I'm listening.
The affiliation you have with a HBC, you see something that's not right.
Yeah. You
happen to look like the not right. So you want to invest in something more that looks like you, than something that don't look like you.
Okay.
He's doing the same thing. He sees something that that young man don't have shit to do with him. I'm letting you know that he could have dropped the ball just like every other motherfucker that decided not to do nothing with his nephew. So I'm telling you that his serving is just as important as yours because
that's not the question. I didn't say he was. At no point am I saying his service less than mine. That's not the question. That's not the conversation.
Won't let me finish.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying that you said that yours is of more of importance than he is. I'm saying you said that there's a difference. So anytime please let me finish. Anytime there is a difference with anything, something is more and something is less. That's the only way.
You sure?
Let me finish, please. That's the only way something can be different. Because if you give me a choice to choose and it's something that I'm going to say, well, I like this one more because, but if it's absolutely the same, you're serving on the same level. I'm not saying that you said you are greater than and he's less than or he's greater than and you less than. I'm saying that you have put in your mind that what he is doing is different from you and it's not. He's serving too. He's serving.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, and this is where I think this is the fork in the road. I think that I like chicken, you like beef, right? This hypothetically speaking, right? I like chicken like beef. That's different. That don't mean that chicken and beef is better. That don't mean chicken and beef is higher or lower. It's just different. We can have differences and not be at odds. But we can't compare, chicken is better or beef. No, you like chicken, I like beef. It's just different. But when we start saying that, because you like chicken, that means no, it's just different. It's just different. We can't equate differences to be equalities. And you're right. She's right, though.
I don't think so. I do think when you imply that it's different, that you are implying that there's a difference between the work that we're doing.
Correct.
I think when you look at the landscape of what we're doing, it's the same work.
Yeah.
We just tend to do it in different avenues. Right. I don't know exactly. Like, I know you have sisters. I don't know. I know one sister you have. I don't think she has kids. So therefore, I don't think you have the opportunity to do the work on that landscape. However, I have the opportunity to do the work on that landscape with several of the nieces and nephews. So in my mind, that's where I choose to do the landscape. At one point, we were both doing the work on the same landscape. Plus, I was doing the work with the nieces and nephews. This is not a 2-year thing. This is an 18-year thing. So while I was doing the exact same work you were doing with the landscape you were doing, I also was doing it on this landscape as well with the nieces and nephews. So when you say when you say
keep going.
When you say it's different, you are implying that there is a difference in the work that we're doing. I'm not saying that you're saying that one is greater and one is lesser, but you are saying there's a difference within the work that we're doing.
I'm gonna say it's a difference. No, I'm saying a difference.
It's not a difference though.
Hold on, let me finish.
It's truly not a difference.
Yeah, no. Let me cook a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna get with y'all, and I'm not. Let me preface my statement by saying that this is not a contention. This is not in contention to what either one of y'all are saying. I'm gonna say it again. This is not in contention with what either one of y'all are saying. But I will say that conversations like this are what fucks up our community 100%. Let me finish. Because it's like, if you feel that because you work with your nephew, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying, I work with my cousin, my nephew, and that's the same as Sheila Jackson Lee working in the community it's the same thing. Now it's totally different. It's totally different. I'm gonna tell you why it's different. I'm gonna tell you why it's different. Know why it's different? Because this person has dedicated themselves to helping the entire situation. No matter who it is, no matter what it is, I've dedicated myself. I'm taking my time to say, okay, I'm gonna work on this level, this level. I'm a product knowledge expert on helping people.
It's not the same.
So you telling me, wait a minute, so you telling me because the community decided to recognize somebody and didn't recognize me, I'm less than? Baby boom, not true. He's doing the same thing Sheila Jackson Lee doing. He's taking out things out of his life and doing something with one. As a matter of fact, he's being more hands-on than Sheila Jackson Lee because he's standing in one person's life from the beginning to the fucking end. So I gotta disagree with you. I ain't actually got mad about that because Sheila Jackson Lee is no more than him. He is. That's what's
so you
wrong.
Keep saying, say the words you're saying, not the words I'm saying. You keep saying she's more. When did I say she was more than?
She's nothing more than. It's not.
I didn't say that word. You said that word.
It's not my fault that she got recognized and I didn't. That I can guarantee you, if I get the platform too, I'm gonna be a Mother Teresa too.
Exactly, because she took the time to get that platform to be able to be in that situation.
I don't think
right.
So I know you're not saying that you are more than.
Yeah,
I know that. I know you're not saying that. However, I do think the way you're wording it, it comes across that way.
Okay, how about this, Queen and Dub?
Like I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I just think it comes across.
I want.
Yeah,
it's not for us. This is for the people listening to it. What I'm saying is, like, if you're gonna say to yourself, look, man, I can make this much money doing this. I'm not gonna make money doing that. I'm gonna make less so I can do this, and I'm gonna repeatedly do that over a period of time. That's one frame of mind. That's not saying it's better or worse. That's a friend of mine. If I'm another person, say I'm gonna make what I make, and I would take what I make and help them over here. It's another frame of mind. I agree with both of y'all. They're doing the same thing, but one person is sacrificing on a different level because the other person is saying, I'm gonna make what I want to make. I'm just gonna take what I make and I'm gonna take a piece of that and give it to.
But it still ain't no difference though. Because
I didn't say this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a difference in the action.
Can I please say it?
Yes,
listen, what I just heard you say. This is how I took it.
Go ahead.
That if person one have the opportunity to make $40,000 a year. This is what I heard you say.
Yeah.
But they decide to make $20,000 a year
and
give them to the community.
Yeah.
But takes the $40,000, but gives $20,000 away. What's the difference?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said this person. I said this person over here says, and that's what I'm saying. This person over here says, I can go and work over here and
so
make this. I can make 10,000 over here.
I can make 10,000 a year
and take 2 of that and help them.
What does 2 of that mean?
That's 2,000 of that over here.
But you said they took a pay cut too.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's person one. I can make 10,000 and put 2 over. I'm using round numbers. Let's say 100,000. I can make 100,000 and I put 200,000 over here.
I make 100,000, but I put 200,000 over there.
I'm sorry. Make 2,000. I put 2,000 over here. Now, the person over here, I can make 100,000 too, but now I'm gonna make 40,000 so I can dedicate more time, more energy to over here, and I'm going to help. Like we can both make 100,000, but I sacrifice making 100,000 so that I can do these things to help. Like, yeah.
So, question.
Hold on. Sheila Jackson Lee can go be a lawyer or go be a professor and make X amount of dollars, but she doesn't do that so that she can do these things to make sure that these underprivileged people are helped. I'm not saying that this different. I'm not saying that this is bigger or less, but I'm saying it's different because shit, Sheila Jackson Lee can make that 100,000 too if she wanted to.
She's making.
She cannot do that, huh?
She's 100% making 100,000 a year.
I'm just saying this is hypothetical.
She's been making it since I've been in elementary, so she's set. Sheila Jackson Lee is fine. Don't use her in this example. Bro, Sheila Jackson Lee has been in office since I've been in elementary school, and that's not cap.
Yeah,
I'm 41 years old.
Well, hold up. What's the payroll for a senator? Is it what 80,000?
It's more than 80,000.
I don't know what it is, but I'm saying
it's more than 80,000.
But what I'm saying, she could be a lawyer and make triple that, bro.
But she's doing exactly what she wants to do.
100%.
She's making her how she want to make it.
I'm saying, so you're saying that she can't be a lawyer and make triple that?
But it doesn't matter. That's not what she wants to do.
I asked you a question. Can she be a lawyer and make triple that?
She probably could have been a lawyer and made triple that within 10 years.
So she's taking a pay cut.
She's not taking a pay cut. No, she's not.
You didn't say she could be a lawyer and make triple that.
She's not taking a pay cut to be.
Hold up. Can she be a lawyer? I'm asking you a question.
She's had a lawyer and make triple that for the last 40 years.
I asked you a question. Could she make a lawyer? Could she be a lawyer? Johnny Cochran was a lawyer. He was making $1 million, $3 million.
Ain't Johnny Cochran, no, boo.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Man, you
hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You tripping, bro.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Watch this. Hold on. Watch what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You tripping.
Johnny Cochran. Hold up. If Johnny Cochran was a public servant, would he have made $1 million per client? Yes or no?
If you're gonna use,
I asked you a question. You don't answer that question.
But you have to use. If you're gonna use example, you can't take the highest end of what you're talking. You're talking about Johnny Cochran when he was alive.
Sheila Jackson Lee, my nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah. So this is.
She the highest end too.
No, she's not.
That's what I be saying. Like you want to be all right, bro, and that type of shit.
Because I'm not gonna argue about it, bro. You literally.
So Johnny Cochran's the high end, but Sheila Jackson Lee not.
Never mind, bro. You tripping?
No, but if John Cochran,
you tripping, bro. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let our guest speak. I'm gonna stop.
Go ahead.
So you ask, can Sheila Jackson Lee make more money being a lawyer? Yes. Let's also answer this question. Can Sheila Jackson Lee make less being a lawyer? Yes.
No. Why? How?
What?
How could Sheila Jackson Lee make less being a lawyer if she's Sheila Jackson Lee?
Who cares?
We've already seen what she can do.
Listen, let's be realistic. Let's not talk about who she is today. Let's be realistic and factual. And the fact is, can a lawyer make greater than 100,000? Yes. They also can make less than. What we are saying, this is what I can't say we because I don't know what he's saying. Let me finish. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying Sheila Jackson Lee has decided, she has made a conscious decision to be the best version of her. That's all she's done. She's decided to be the best version of her, and her best version of her got her to that. His best version of him right now got him to where he is. There is no difference. A server is a
huge difference. That don't make sense. You just told. Hold on, watch this. You just told me
about accolades. I can tell you care because you already said that you want your name to be floating 60 years from now. You
didn't hear what I said. You trying to tell me?
I see the difference. As a matter of fact, I do see the difference. You care about clout. He don't.
No. You telling me that a person who made themselves a public servant to the point where they're a senator for 20 years couldn't have not done the public service. They've already proven that they can make less and be at this level. That it's a possibility that they would make less as a lawyer in the private sector. That don't make sense. They've already proven that in a situation where you make less, they can be like, that's like saying Harriet Tubman could have been. No, that don't make sense.
She could have been.
She's already proven like
Harriet Tubman could have been what? Finish the thought.
Harriet Tubman, you saying like, oh well, she proved that without any help, she can save 100 slaves. But if she didn't went the private sector, she would have done less. No, she's already proven that without the support, listen to what I'm saying, without the support of financials and help, she did way more.
Well, that makes no sense because she didn't do it by herself.
Oh, nigga, how that don't make sense? Harriet Tubman was smuggling slaves.
Not by herself, the help, though.
Man, cut off the press, my nigga. You telling me that Harriet Tubman who was smuggling slaves
by herself. You're saying she did this by herself?
No, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't using the public and getting funds from all these private. She was doing it on the under. It wasn't something that was like, hey, let's give her money. Everybody, let's give her money. No, she was doing this shit against the. Huh?
They gave her what they could. They gave her the money value in that time. They gave a word of mouth. That was money back then.
So you saying that Harriet Tubman was on the good side of the law at that time?
No, the law and the public sector is not the same thing. So you saying on the good
public sector was giving her money? It was more people giving her money than not.
Time out, book. Listen for a minute. In the Harriet Tubman example, if that's what you want to use, you saying she being on the right side of the law is not equivalent to saying she didn't have help from people or the private sector, if that's what you want to call it.
No, Harriet Tubman 100 law. Let me law, my nigga. So how you trying to make us finish?
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
The right or wrong side of the law in this example has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it at all.
What, my nigga? You telling me? Hold on.
We were talking about service.
What y'all are saying right now makes zero sense because it's a physical. Hold on. Let me finish. It's a physical representation.
Hold on.
You cutting me off? I ain't
because
finished.
You're not making sense.
You ain't finished. I ain't finished.
I just have one question.
You finished 10 times. I ain't finished once.
I have not finished 10 times. Maybe only twice. I have one question, and then do you think? What was the Underground Railroad?
You answered the question with the answer, bro.
I asked you what was the
Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad.
Because time out. It wasn't an actual Underground Railroad. It was actually a community of people who were freeing slaves by the lead of Harriet Tubman.
How?
I just told you by the lead of Harriet Tubman.
Board? Was the government giving them money?
It's not about the government giving you money.
How the fuck is that about the government, bro? How the fuck are you trying to tell me?
How do we go from? How do we?
Let me finish.
How is it about the government giving you money though?
Cut me off. I can't cut you. Keep on.
I'm just asking you. How is it about the government giving you money? How do we get from here to the government giving you money?
Against the government, my nigga.
Well, technically, she was
working against the Confederate government.
Yeah, but it was.
Yes or no?
Well, if you want to keep it a buck, it was two different governments at the time. So yes, she was working against.
She was working against. You don't want to answer the question, my nigga. I said, was Harriet Tubman working against the Confederate government? Yes or no?
I said
yes. She wasn't smuggling slaves from the north to the north, my nigga.
Well, she was smuggling slaves from the south to the north. The Confederate government.
So she was going against government. Yes or no?
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
The Confederate government was one. But the North was different. She had help.
Was the North supplying her with was the North government supplying her with funds? No.
It might have not have been the government, but it was actually
so how come you have all these caveats to what you say, but when I say some shit, you're like, nah, that don't make sense.
You're adding the caveats, bro.
No, you did. Well, the North government wasn't helping her. So what I said was
actually you introduced the government into this, not me.
Because you know why? Because we're talking about.
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am. Please do. Because he's been wanting a third person. So go ahead.
He introduced Harriet as well because what he was at first doing. Hold on, let me finish. You were comparing Sheila and Harriet, and then I said finish your thought on Harriet, and you didn't know where that thought was going.
No, I didn't get a chance to finish because I got cut off.
I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
What I said was Harriet Tubman was making a way without the use of government funds. She was making a way using private funds and sneaking under the radar. So what I'm saying is, if she would have had the backing of the government, it'd have been different. She never had the backing of the government.
The government backing never came into any of this, though.
Yes, it did, bro.
No, it didn't. 100%. It did not.
Man, we record this shit, bro. We record this shit. I just said Sheila Jackson Lee. And what you call it? He was like, oh man, she like you. I just said
no.
Hold on, let me finish. I said Johnny Cochran and Sheila Jackson Lee. I was like, because Johnny Cochran was private and she was she's government. She made the choice in her brain to be like, I'm gonna go this way through the government. Johnny Cochran, even though he's very pro-black and might have got assassinated because of being pro-black, but he decided to go to private sector. Sheila Jackson Lee is not getting $1 million settlements based on her acumen. She's proven over a period of time that she can galvanize, unify, and help people using these government funds, using these things, and not getting private citizens not going out. That's what I'm saying. It's
so explain to me the comparison between Sheila Jackson Lee and Harriet Tubman.
Because both of them, Sheila Jackson Lee chose to not use these avenues.
But Sheila Jackson Lee, in your example, got government funding, and in your example, Harriet Tubman did not. So explain to me how you are correlating Harriet Tubman with Sheila Jackson Lee.
I'm pausing.
Why are you pausing?
Recording stopped.
Why you stopped the recording though, bro? What happened? I'm just trying to understand. I just want to understand, bro. I'm not arguing at all.
I love this. Where is he?
I don't know where he went. This is the first. He's never actually done this.
Oh, what? Paused it?
Yeah, he's never actually done this. This is new. Within almost 3 years and 20 years of friendship, I've never known Boogie do this.
Wow.
Let me use the one that I see. Normally, how this goes, I will curse and go off. I've punched my computer screen before.
Really?
I have.
Wow.
Boogie is the only person I argue with. But I understand where Boogie comes from. It doesn't come from a place of hate. He actually, he's passionate about the things that he believes. So I don't get upset with Young James Boogie.
Passion to make you gonna take it.
Yeah, I don't think that he so I don't believe, like, I know Boogie, so I know he's not saying that I don't believe that he's saying that his sacrifice is greater than someone else's.
Yeah, I know,
but he's not. I do believe that he believes that his work is different than others in certain aspects.
My nigga, I'm saying, watch this. I'm no argument, no plex, no argument. I mean, we're actually having a healthy discussion. It's not an argument at all. So I feel it's a good discussion. Yeah, when I get excited, it's not for you. This is for the queen. When I get excited and loud, I'm not mad or upset. I just want to put emphasis on it. But like I said, like, the difference in the way that we move, like my utopia is us moving together for everybody to move forward. That's my utopia. I'm not saying that's everybody's utopia, but my utopia is like, man, Queen has something going on. Her tire burst. She can get on Facebook and be like, my tire burst, and it's 10 people like, where you at? Blah, 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 of every color, right? That's how we use social media, to help each other, not to be like, I hate this, right? But like, to help each other. Oh, I got a kid over here that, you know what I'm saying, doesn't have blah, blah, blah. Oh shit, I made $70,000 last year. I got an extra $20, $50. That's my utopia. You know what I'm saying? Is where we're all in the same, we're all trying to help everybody. But to me, what ends up happening is that, oh, you gonna sleep on us?
Yeah.
You gonna go to bed on us?
No, I'm talking. I just want to lay down.
She did tell us her day had already started though, right?
Yeah, she's like, I'm up in it, B. I'm up.
Damn, she done got undercover, bro. We might as well give her 5 more minutes, bro.
Yeah, man. Cause I told her we've been on the pause since 9:15.
Am I tripping? Is that another person over there?
Yeah, my son.
Yeah, he is knocked out too.
Oh shit! Yeah, give her 5.
He said he's 9 or 8.
No, I'm enjoying the conversation. I just wanted to come and relax. Y'all sitting down. Can I relax too?
You can.
I'm sitting down. I could lay down too, man. I can, you know what I'm saying?
You lay down, I'm getting off.
Let's move to the next. Like, Dub, your contribution is like, I know you, bro. I know Chance. I know your man. Look, I'm not taking away from anything that you do. I'm not minimizing. The only thing that I'll be like is like, man, I have nephews, I have nieces. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I also have people that I meet that I've never seen in a day in my life, and that I give them the exact same heart and love that I give to my niece. And we don't have, not me or you, but we as a culture don't have that same feeling. And when we get to the point where anybody we see, we give them that same love, then we good.
See, and I think that's where what you say can be misconstrued, because when you put that sauce on it, I know where your heart is, but when you put that sauce on it, it sounds like you're saying what you're doing is more important. So,
but I told you 17 times that's not what I'm saying.
I know what you said. But what I'm also saying is, when you put that sauce on it, because in the grand scheme of things, it's no different, because it's not just one. To be honest with you, my door is a revolving door for about 8 of them, and all of them have stayed with me, and they probably will stay with me even more. And the difference is, we did the same work until I was about 28, 29, and I realized I had this. And so my attention switched from giving my all to
strangers,
to the immediate need I saw.
Now watch this. Hold on. Stop you. Now, keep going. Don't forget your thought.
It's no different in the work.
No, hold up. Hold your thought. Hold your thought. Hold your thought.
But I want to finish though.
I want to say this, but you don't know, when you in Taffy in high school.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Texas Association of Future Educators.
No, I wasn't in that.
Did you volunteer your time when you was in high school to go to other elementary schools and teach them how to do XYZ?
I mean, I'm an Eagle Scout, bro. So you already know my whole service record.
Exactly.
It's
what I'm saying is that there are certain. I'm not putting me or you over. I'm saying that there are people who have devoted their time and their efforts to helping others for decades.
But I have too, though. So
I'm not. You hear what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying just me. I'm not personalizing. I'm saying that
I'm talking about me and you. But that's not everybody's story.
There are all types of people. No matter how they choose to do it, no matter what avenue they choose, they've done that. And whatever avenue you choose to do, it doesn't make it any greater or any less. There's truly no difference.
Point I've ever met, bro.
I'm saying there's truly
I've never said greater or less.
Time out. Let me finish. There's truly no difference.
Yeah.
Once you start saying things like the difference is, or there's a difference, you're putting that sauce on it. Whether if it's unbeknownst,
it's difference, nigga. It's a difference between me punching you in the face and kick you in the nuts. So nigga, it's difference.
No, it's no difference. At the end of the day, it's all harming someone. You're assaulting someone.
Okay. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why we be losing each other, man. I'm like I said, once again.
So just all right, keep it a bean then. You're saying it's a difference, right?
It's a difference.
Cool.
Nigga,
so it's a difference.
The word difference means it's a difference.
All right. So it's the difference in the acts that you do versus the acts that I do. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying it's a difference in our motives. It's a difference in what we're trying to accomplish. It's
our
a
motives
difference.
Truly aren't our motives truly aren't different though. At the end of the day,
your motive.
Let me finish. But you don't know my motive. At the end of the day,
you tell me your motive.
At the end of the day, the motive is always to be a difference in a young person's life.
In a young person's life, right?
In a young person's life. And
you think my motive is to be? You think my motive is to be a difference in one person's life, or my difference is to create a space where young people can conjugate?
So you're saying
is that your motive?
And what you're saying is it's a difference.
I'm asking a question. Is your motive to create a space that's going to be eternally moving where young people can conjugate? Are you trying to build a community center?
At one point, that was my business.
I'm talking about now, not one point. I'm talking about now. Is your point?
It's evolved.
And that's great, bro. But I'm asking you a question: is your motive to
today?
Create
No,
a community center?
Today, no, it's not. Today, it's not.
So how are we the same then?
But why is it different?
No, I'm asking you how are we. Okay, how the fuck are we the same then?
But not the same. But it's
then
also
if we're the same. We different then.
But
that's
it's also the same work though.
My nigga, if I just ask you a question and you said it's different, then you say we're the same though. It can't be both.
Cool. So what you're saying is your works that you do is different than the works that I do. Right?
That's all I said.
All right then. So you putting more sauce on it. So at that point,
no. I just said it's different.
Because you're saying
you want to say you want to put extra on it.
I'm not putting extra on it. You put extra on it without. Okay, you got it.
You said it's different, right?
No, you actually said it's different. I didn't.
No, you said. I said okay. Do you?
You said it's different. I didn't.
Aaron,
I said it's the same.
Hold up, Aaron W. Are you trying to create a community center?
I'm not trying to create a community center. No, I'm not.
Do you have a community center?
I do not have a community center.
Do you have a space where kids that you don't know can come and congregate?
Kids that I don't know? No, I do not.
So how are we the same, my nigga?
We're not the same, bro.
That's all I'm saying. So how are we the same?
So why are you fighting the fact that you're saying there's just a difference and we're not the same?
I said we're different. You saying we're the same.
No, we're doing the same work. We're just doing it in different capacities.
Queen.
Yes.
How many times do you have random kids that you don't know coming to your house?
All the time.
And you feed them and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
In your house or in your community center or your place of business?
No, it's been in my house.
I'm talking to Boog.
Me.
In your home.
What I'm saying is
in your home, Boog. In your house.
No, I don't have enough space in my house.
All right, then. So
let me finish.
Ask the question correctly. And also you got to make sure you have to make sure you put that's your daily job. That's your job. That's your job.
It's my job or it's a job that I created.
Your job is working within the community.
Time out.
It's always been your job.
Did somebody pay me or did I create that job?
You're getting paid. You're getting paid to do this.
Not always, no.
But you're getting paid to do it. It's your primary job. It's your primary job.
That's what I'm saying.
So you don't get paid to do this?
Question.
Time out. No, on some real shit.
No.
So you don't get paid to do any of this. You don't get paid. Time out. You don't get paid by the organization in which you work?
No, my nigga. What you talking about? No.
So you don't get paid by the organization in which you work in right now?
I create bill.
Do you get paid?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
No, do you get paid? Yes or no?
Sometimes.
See?
Yes or no? There's not an option of sometimes.
Here's the option because I don't get paid everything. I don't get paid all the time.
It doesn't matter. It
does matter. If you ask me if I get paid, and I'm saying like, no, all the time, no.
You're not doing it for free.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes we can apply sometimes in everybody's lives.
So you telling me that I gotta have my shit gotta be definite, even though it's not definite?
No, what you're saying is because actually, if you want to compare apples to oranges, because that's what we're comparing it to, he's not getting paid a dime of what he's doing for his nephew ever.
Okay.
Not even times. Not
but
even
he's also connected. Hold up, he's also connected. He's also connected to his nephew. He ain't go grab no random ass motherfucker that he never knows.
For his service, let's talk about service. Let's talk about fact.
Why does his shit? Why does his have no? Hold up, but why does his have no parameters? Mine does.
Let's take you and him out of it, okay? Because I think the problem is. Let's talk about person A and person B.
Person B.
That's who we're talking about. Person A do not ever get paid for his service.
Okay.
Person B sometimes get paid for his service. Person A continues to do his service knowing that he's never going to get paid for it.
Yeah.
Person B, we don't know if he's going to continue doing his service because sometimes he gets paid for it.
But he continues though.
Because sometimes he gets paid for it.
But he sometimes don't. But what I'm saying is person A. But you can't ignore the fact that person A has a lineage, has a blood lineage.
You added that narrative.
You did. You ignored it. I didn't add it. You ignored it. We're not putting you and him. You're talking about person A. You said person A talked to you.
What I said person A is doing a service. We don't know what the is. Person A is planting flowers.
Yeah.
They're not even connected to a person. They're planting flowers in their own garden.
Yeah.
To feed the hungry.
In their own garden.
This is my narrative. Don't change it.
That's what you said. You said their own garden. Their own garden.
Please let me finish. They have a garden outside, okay?
Yeah.
In their backyard.
In their backyard.
Let me finish. You won't listen.
That's what you said.
Person A has a garden in their backyard.
Yeah.
In their backyard, they decide every day to plant seeds and grow crop to feed one person.
Okay. In their backyard.
In their backyard.
Yeah.
Person A never gets paid for this.
Okay. Damn, Dub.
He uses his own money to go to the garden, plant and water.
Yeah.
Person B has a bigger garden. Sometimes person B gets paid. Person B sometimes more than less get paid for doing the same thing that the other person is doing.
Okay.
They're both serving. They're both feeding.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
The only difference is person A never gets paid. Person B sometimes gets paid.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Can we agree to that?
Hold on, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Based on my scenario, I don't want to answer any of your
I'm gonna ask you about your scenario.
Based
about
on
your scenario.
The only true fact is person A never gets paid, and person B gets paid sometimes. Is that yes or no?
Hold on, but you added how you add all this caveats to your scenario? You got caveats to all the scenario.
We're talking about
this person here. Blah, blah, blah.
Can we please stay on track with my scenario?
I'm staying on track with your scenario. But your scenario that you created, person B had 17 caveats. Person A had none.
These are still my thoughts. Can you please just answer my thoughts, please?
Okay, I'm trying to say it one more time for me, please.
Very easy. I only want a yes or no. I don't want to hear thoughts behind it.
But you gave me your thoughts. So I can't give my thoughts.
Because my scenario, so I'm asking for my scenario right now. Let me tell you how I understand conversation.
Go ahead.
Understand conversation. I need it to be absolute. So I'm asking you right now to help me understand.
Go ahead.
Scenario by being absolute. I only need you to say yes or no. I know you have plenty to say. I'm telling you, I don't understand it. My understanding communication, I need yes or no.
Well, hold. Okay. So I'm gonna ask. Can I answer?
No, I just need you.
I can't answer.
No,
can I answer?
No, I don't.
I can't answer.
No, I don't, because I haven't asked anything for you.
Okay, you said yes or no. I said can I answer. Okay, come on.
Okay, so back on my scenario, I want to start over so I can make sure I understand. This is not for your understanding. This is for my understanding.
Word to your mother.
Has a garden in his backyard.
Okay.
He never get paid for it.
Yeah.
Service 1 to 10 people.
Yeah.
In food. He feed 1 to 10 people. It's a revolving door that periodically comes by. He feeds them.
Okay.
It's always a constant that he's feeding, though. Word. It may be the same person. It's 1 to 10 people that comes, but it's always constantly that he's feeding.
Okay.
He never get paid.
Word.
Person B feed more. Mm-hmm. His garden is bigger.
Yeah.
He has decided to feed more. Okay. Sometimes he gets paid.
Yeah.
In this scenario that I just gave, are they both feeding people, yes or no?
Yes.
In this scenario that I just gave, is person A getting paid? Ever?
No.
In this scenario that I just gave, is person B getting paid?
Yes, sometimes. Yeah, you said sometimes, right?
I only want to hear yes. I just remember because you threw me off when you said sometimes.
No, I'm saying, did you say sometimes?
I did.
Yeah.
Is he getting paid?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay, so is it hard for you to answer? Is it hard?
No, did you say? I'm asking you. Did you say that? I'm asking again on scenario 2.
I think in her scenario, she did say sometimes they get paid. So she's asking.
That's what I'm saying. So I said yes.
So she's asking, is that true? Yes or no? So you would say yes or no.
I said yes sometimes.
No, you don't have to say sometimes because we understand that person A never get paid.
Okay,
but person B gets paid sometimes.
Yeah, but you can't annihilate the sometimes because he get paid sometimes.
Okay.
Well, it's not because it's already been stated.
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Let's start over. Let's start over.
Go start.
Person never get paid. Person B only get paid one time in the lifespan.
Yeah.
He only gets paid one time in the lifespan. So let me re-ask the question.
Okay.
Does person A get paid?
Yes, once in a lifetime.
No, person A never get paid. You know,
I'm sorry, person B be paid once in a lifetime.
No, that's not what I asked you.
Okay, no.
And again, this is from my understanding. Please only answer yes or no. I don't want to hear anything behind it because it confuses me.
But time out, that's not fair though, because you can't put all these caveats on the conversation and be like, answer one way.
I don't think she put caveats on it though.
Go ahead.
What you're doing is you're saying you're going to be unfair to the way that I understand the conversation.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
I'm telling you that I don't understand the way that you're trying to give it to me, and all I'm asking is if you can't communicate with me in a way for me to understand. I get it. Everybody can do yes or no, but I'm asking you: are you able to say yes or no?
Well, okay. I'm gonna answer that question.
This is a real.
I'm able to say yes or no, but if you tell me that this thing is a sometimes. And then tell me to say yes or no. And I'll say, well, you said sometimes, not me. You said something, not me. I ain't said nothing. I'm just responding to what you said. But if you say person A, no, they never get paid. No, they never get paid. Right?
So I'm going to give the scenario again.
Okay.
Person A never in a lifetime get paid.
Yes.
They died and never got paid.
Yes.
Person B got paid one time.
Yeah.
They and got paid one time.
Yeah.
My question, please only answer yes or no. Did person A get paid?
No.
Did person B get paid?
Yes.
Did person A continue till they died?
Yes.
Did person B continue till they died?
You didn't state that, but I'll say yes.
Yes, because person B died. Continuing would only get paid once.
Yeah.
Did serve?
Yes.
Did person B serve?
Yes.
So the only difference in this scenario that I just gave, we're only talking about the scenario I gave. The only difference is one person got paid.
Yeah.
That's it. Both did it.
But that's not it though. That's an illogical statement. Because what you're saying, what you creating a statement that's illogical. Like,
scenario.
That scenario is illogical.
No, it's not.
We literally talking about Sheila Jackson Lee and a business.
Oh, Sheila, we were talking about my scenario.
Yeah, but your scenario is illogical. If I got paid one time in a lifetime, if I got paid one time in a lifetime, that's not like if I have a scientifically speaking, if I have a scientific experiment and I have 30 different instances to pick from and I only have one variable. You can't base your analysis on that one variable because it's 1 out of 30.
Yeah, but I think the actual context of this scenario came up from the fact that was stated that one person just does this work and the other person, it's that person's job. It's what you get paid to do. But I think that's where the comparison came from. Freeze. I'm froze. Freeze.
100%.
I'm froze.
What I'm saying is, when you're saying it's the job, like, oh, somebody else is paying you to do this shit. That's a job. Amazon pays me to deliver it. That's a job. If I'm saying that I created a space for me to do this, I had to go and I had to go out and be like, shit, how can I make this thing monetarily viable for me? That's totally different, bro. It's not a job, it's a career.
It's totally different, bro.
I created a career.
I created a trucking company. I hired drivers to drive for me. They drive for Amazon.
Stop the bullshit, man.
I get paid.
Man.
It's still a job.
No, my nigga, no.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing you do, right?
Hell fucking no.
How was it not?
Hell no.
Give me the difference.
Because you're talking about jumping into an industry. I'm talking about creating a space for yourself, man.
So you mean to tell me that nonprofit is not an industry? You mean to tell me that that after school programming and youth sports is not an industry?
Yeah, hold up.
I'm asking you real shit, and it's not shitting on anything you do.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's not shitting on anything you do.
Yes, you're right. Yes, it is, bro.
I'm shitting on something you do.
Yes. No.
What are you saying yes to?
No, I'm saying yes. What your question was is nonprofit and all that industry.
It's actually an industry, right? Right.
Yes, it is. But what I'm saying is you're trying to compare somebody who's. I'm not trying to compare. What both of y'all are saying is that the person who goes out and assists their kinfolk is the same as the person who goes out and says, you know what, there's an industry out here. I'm gonna create a space for myself so I can help random people. It's not the same. I'm not saying that one is better or worse. What Queen said was that I'm trying to quantify it. What you said was the sauce I put on it is quantifying.
I just said
what I said.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What I said was, no, it's not saying that one is higher. I'm just saying it's different because you have a person who has a family member that they're doing something for or that they're helping has a different motivation and a different qualification from somebody who's going out and saying, you know what, I want to change this neighborhood. Not because I'm from this neighborhood, not because this neighborhood is something, but because I want to change this neighborhood because I see a need and I want to address the need. But you're saying the same as somebody saying that, oh shit.
Time out. This is my thought process, and I could be wrong. I said the work itself is the same. So if you want to keep it a buck, any person who is supporting anybody, they don't have to do it. 100%. They don't have to do it. So all I said was the work itself of community building, of outreach, it's all the same, regardless of how you participate in it. If you're donating $80,000 a year, if you're donating 80 hours a year of your time, no matter how you slice it, if you're working in nonprofit, if you're working in a private sector, but you're donating to nonprofit, you're still adding positiveness to the community. It's all the same work.
Watch this.
Let me finish. I'm not done though.
Go ahead, finish, bro.
It's all the same work.
I want you to finish, bro.
All I said was when you say it's different, you put in a little bit of sauce on it. I know where your heart is, but what I'm saying, when you say it's a difference, you're different. You're drawing a line between what's going on. And all I said was, time out. All I said was, well, it's your job. It's the industry in which you're in. You're getting paid to do this. That's all I said. I'm not saying that anybody is better or less than.
You said I never said that. You said that.
Well, you said it's the difference. I never said it was a difference.
I didn't say better or worse.
No. Time out. And if you listen to what I said clearly, I never said that anybody was better or less than. I never said that.
Me either.
All I said was, when you say it's a difference, you're drawing a line and you're making a comparison. That's all I said.
Hey, how about this? Okay, Doug. When's the last time you fucked a nigga in the ass?
What are you talking about?
I just asked you a question.
I've never fucked a nigga in the ass.
Okay. So if you fuck a woman in the ass or a man in the ass, it's the same, right? It's the same action, same thing. Why is it different?
Oh my God. I don't fuck females
asked you a question.
In the ass.
Why is it different?
If you want to keep it a bean, I don't fuck females in the ass. So there you go.
But if you fuck a female or a male in the ass, why is it different?
One is a female, one is a male.
Right.
Why is it different though? It's the same act.
One
same act.
One is a female, one is a male.
But it's the same act though. It's the same exact act.
We're not
doing the same thing.
About the difference. The difference.
Time out. So now it's a difference though. When you said it was, hold on, time out. When both of y'all said that it was an individual.
Well, if you want to keep it a buck, if you want to keep it a buck, it's no difference. It's all sex.
It's anal sex. We're talking
the same thing, right?
It's anal sex. It's the same.
It's the same. So it's no difference.
It's all the same as anal sex. It's no difference.
It's no difference.
It's no difference.
It's no difference.
So why is one looked at one way and one looked the other way?
What are you talking about?
I asked you a question. Why?
And I'm asking you, what are you saying? Because
what I'm saying is,
time out. In your example you just gave, I actually said there's no difference.
I know.
You're the one that said that there was a difference.
But I asked you a question. Why is one looked at differently?
And to answer your question, well, how I just did, I literally just said there's no difference.
You didn't answer the question. I answered
the question. You asked me.
I asked you why is one looked differently.
I didn't answer that question. Time out. In answering your question, you asked me the question: smashing a man or female in the ass. What's the difference? And I said, you know what?
That's the one question.
Time out. I said there is no difference. It's all anal sex.
I said, why is one looked at differently?
I can't tell you if I'm telling you it's all the same. Then I ain't looking at it differently, right?
Let me
so you tell him. This is why I talk about. That's why we say. That's why we call him bullshit, bro. This is why.
You can't call bullshit because you literally went to anal sex between them. No, fuck that. Fuck that. No, fuck that. See, you did this. I was chilling.
Oh, fuck me.
No.
She said she wanted to talk.
I'm not fucking anybody. What I'm saying is, I was chilling, drinking my Hennessy, my nigga, and I was chilling calm. And then you go to this bullshit. Now, from
bullshit, nigga, that's the same thing you said.
Let me finish. From conception, I said there's no difference. You said there was a difference. Go ahead, Mal.
Hello, because if we want to say that, if we're gonna compare apples to whatever, the anal sex is the. If we say anal sex is anal sex. We're talking about when a penis is penetrating the butt, the booty, the anal area of the body.
Okay.
Now, there are different people you can choose to have anal sex with. You can even go as far as choosing an animal. Now, your preference is on you, but anal sex is anal sex.
So, okay, perfect. So what I'm saying is, how come you can have that distinction to say that, well, anal sex with a man and a man is different, anal sex with a man and a woman is different. That's different. But then when I say a person who does it out of association to blood, and the person does that shit out of association to they feel it's a need, and then it's another person that feels that they do it out of huh?
There's no difference. It's preference. So if I decide to have anal sex with a man and a man decides to have anal sex with the man, the act is the same. The act is anal sex. The preference is one is choosing same sex and the other is choosing a different sex, but the action is the same.
There's no connotation. There's no connotation about the motivation is not different in any type of way.
Woo!
I'm asking you, is the motivation different?
Now you
I don't think so, bro. Actually, no, I don't. I don't think the motivation.
So the motivation. So okay, you telling me that every guy that fucks a woman in the ass will fuck a man in the ass?
What? Why are we on this anal sex?
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't quit. Don't quit what I'm saying. I ask your question.
I'm not doing that.
I make good sense, man. And then you want to I make perfect sense, bro. Hold up. Hear me out. Hear me out. No. Hear me out. Just hear me out one time, and we can move on to some positive shit that we end the pod.
We finna move to I'm going to sleep because you.
That's what I'm saying. We can move on to the end of the pod. But what I'm saying is, if you say that the action is the same, the motivation for a man to fuck a man is the same motivation for a man.
I'm not finna let you do that, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that's the same exact thing over here. You ain't hear that shit, man.
Nah, my nigga, I'm not finna let you.
I'm probably saying about some shit.
I'm not wrong.
I make 100% good sense, my nigga.
I'm not wrong with you on this, bro.
You don't have to, but it make good sense though.
You're not finna sit here and try to correlate anal sex to service in the community, bro.
It's the same, bro. It's the motivation, man. It's the motivation. You told me.
So what you telling me is? So what you telling me is?
No, bro.
Nah, I'm not finna.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish, bro. But let me finish. Let me say one thing. Let me say one thing. You can finish, bro. Let me say one thing.
This is the
you told me. Hold up. You told me. No, nigga, you tripping. You told me that because I'm getting paid for it, Are you getting paid for it? You had a whole motherfucking speech about you getting paid. You getting paid. It's your job. It's your job.
That ain't what I said.
It's your job.
That's all you heard.
We record this, bro. You said you getting paid. You getting paid.
Actually, that's not what I said. To be honest with you,
exactly what you said, bro. You said you getting paid. No, bro. I didn't interrupt you, but you interrupted me. I didn't interrupt you, bro.
Yeah, because you're talking about anal sex, bro.
I didn't interrupt you. I did not interrupt you.
You're talking about anal sex.
I did not interrupt you.
You're talking about anal
sex. I did not interrupt you.
Hilarious.
I did not interrupt you, bro.
Keep going, anal sex guy.
Once again, when you made a point to say, "Oh, you can pay for it," that's your motivation. And then when I say, "Shit,"
that's not what he said. He did not say that's
exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said.
100%.
We record this shit, bro.
100%.
Record this shit.
100%.
You said,
that is not what I said.
Are you getting paid for it? Are you getting paid?
That ain't what I said. Actually, that's not what I said.
So what I'm saying is, the motivation for you made it seem like the motivation to do this was it's my job. That's your job. That's your job. And I'm saying that shit. If anal sex is a thing, that's the way I think. I want to fuck a man. I want to fuck a woman. But then that's different. When I say that the person that fucks with that helps out they kinfolk is different from the person that helps out strangers. It's the same action. It's the same action. Bro.